Folks, they say that this sweetener CANDEREL, which is very low in your calories, which you use as a sweetener you substitute it for sugar, it affects your memory, that you lose memory. Well, by the grace of God, that's not the case with me, not at all. I've used CANDEREL for over, I think, 15 years, and by the grace of God, I have a elephant's memory. And I'm going to share with you 3 secrets of memory. It's not, as far as I know, it's not by eating BADAM. BADAM is it's a dry fruit. They say have every morning 7 BADAM. I don't agree with that personally. Well, here are the 3 secrets of memory I learned from Dale Carnegie, public speaking book. Excellent secret. Very simple. There was a psychologist who said we waste at least 90% of our memory. We waste it. And why do we waste it? Because we don't know the 3 rules of memory, secrets. So here goes. Number 1, here the 3 are concentration, repetition, association. I'll repeat: concentration, repetition, association. Number 1, when you want to learn something, concentrate. Forget everything else. Concentrate. You have to focus. You have to, you have to make sure that your impression is not written on water. Rather, it's scratched on steel. So you got to focus. Okay, you got to be here right now. You have concentration, that thing at hand. Concentrate. Why do we? And we are visually minded. So see it, and also hear it if you can. Why do we visually minded? Why don't we remember names? But we know the face. I know there are people who remember faces, but we don't know the name because we didn't concentrate. If you want to know names, see the guy, write his name down, look at it, concentrate, and then that's how you remember it. Dale says in his book that you will not condemn a camera which has got fog in it, but your impression must concentrate. Number 1. Number 2, repetition. Go to Islam. How do the mullahs, the religious scholars of Islam know the whole Quran by heart? For example, Dale writes in his book, because they repeat. They go over the same thing, repeat, like you go over it again and again, repeat. You take a break, repeat. How do I know songs, for example? I've heard them again and again, you repeat. But I will not, and it's also my interest, songs, music. But if you ask me about what I learned in probability in O-levels, it's not my interest. I don't repeat. You go over the same thing. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Which means, dear God, give us good in this world. I'm giving you an example. Dear God, give us good in this world, good in the hereafter, and save us from the fire. You go over, repeat. That'll sink in your head. Number 2. Number 3, the most important rule, secret of memory: association. For example, I've said this example many times. How do I know that Bruce Lee died on July 20th, 1973? How do I know that? First of all, associated with your hard disk, your what you have inside fundamentally. For example, I know when my birthday is. I was born in 1973, June 22nd, 1973. So Bruce Lee died when I was a month old. And I also saw the date, July 20th, 1973. So Bruce Lee died the year I was born. 1. Number 2, when he died, I was almost a month old. So you associate things with things you already know. You associate it, and try. What else is the secret? Try to make mental pictures out of things. Mental pictures. How do I give an example about that? For example, I have a friend called Sami Bulsara. How do I know his name? Sami is my name, Sami, Junaid Sami. That's easy. Bulsara, bull. So I saw it first of all, Bulsara, and then I visualized, this might sound ridiculous, but it works. And I visualized a bull, like a bull, the animal bull, and a girl called Sarah, Sarah and bull. Sarah is easy. Sarah is an easy name. So I visualized a bull and Sarah is with it. So Bull Sarah, break it down. It works. It might sound ridiculous, but it works. So I'll add it once again. Concentrate. When you see something, concentrate. Put your full concentration there. Don't listen. Don't be. Your mind should not be wandering this, that, the other. Concentration. Number 2. Repetition. Repeat. Go over it again and again. It might, you might go half. Whatever. Go over. Repeat. And number 3, the most important one is associated with something you already know. I was 1 month old when Bruce Lee died. Bruce Lee died the year I was born, 1973. And I was a month old. He was almost a month old, July 20. And see it, July 20th, 1973. Write it down if you have to. Folks, this is the amazing Secrets of Memory given by Dale Carnegie in his book, excellent book, Public Speaking, How to Develop Self-Confidence and Influence People by Public Speaking. A must-have is chapter 4. A must-read. That's the nutshell of the whole chapter. Amazing chapter. Thank you, folks. Have a nice Saturday. Thank you.